Hello, Gemini, and let's take a look at the month of October, a general reading for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Gemini. We're going to look at anything that comes through this reading. I will relate it to you. I see it, hear it, feel it, know it, and I show you the cards, and that's what helps you be able to grasp onto whatever message you're meant to get. Now, with you guys, Gemini, I've been hearing messages for all the zodiac signs as I'm asking for guidance during these energy tarot readings. And what I hear for you is yippee, hooray. And that's all I hear, yippee, hooray. So some of you might actually be saying that. Some of you might be hearing it too, just like I am. But it is actually very uplifting and happy, joyous. It's not a child, yippee, hooray. It's more of a something is going to happen. Something really great is going to take place. So let's take a look. The first card that came out is the Nine of Cups. And this is a wish being granted, right? Yippee, hooray. So you've got a wish going to be granted to you. And it is part of your brand new beginning. You walking in the true element that you were meant to walk in as a Gemini. And that's where we walk in truth. We walk in what's fair and justice, and we make sure that things are in balance. For some of you, this is a brand new opportunity. You might be graduating from a high-tech institute, a high-tech school, and Gemini, you're going to get a job offer. And with it comes a contract, but it is going to lock you into a job, 2-3 years, a 2 to 3 year contract that is really going to benefit you tremendously, and it's the one you wanted. Now that may only be for one Gemini, and give a thumbs up for whoever that sounds like you're reading, because this is beautiful for you. This is exactly what you want. So whatever it is you are looking at, working on this new beginning for you, you're getting ready to do it. Now the detail is the Devil card, and the Devil card is all of the negativity that you've been through over a period of time, 3-4 years, 3 to 4 years for some of you, where you may have been going in circles and circles or taking jobs you didn't like while you were waiting for this certification, graduating, whatever it was for you. Some of you is just walking away from toxic people and toxic behaviors and saying, that's it. I'm not going to be around people who drink. This is what this is, right? So this can indicate you're around somebody who is drinking a lot, most definitely. But for most of you, this is really overcoming your own negative addictions to start this new beginning. Whatever wasn't working for you, it's gone, because we have the card of justice. And that's what I'm saying. This is like justice for you. This is walking in your true nature, the true core being of who you are. And man, if we could get everyone in the world to do that, what a difference our world would be, right? This is a lot of work. It's so much easier to pretend and hide, in addictive personalities, wearing masks, all of this. But for a lot of you, I feel, excuse me, you're actually dealing with, it's a beautiful day out here. I'm in New York, for those of you who don't know. But it's a nice, breezy September, beautiful fall day. But I have a lot of that kind of stuff going on, allergies. Anyway, this is a moment for you to really set things straight and to remove and release anything that's restricting you. Some of you, this is getting out of a situation that had nothing to do directly with you, but you may have been a victim of circumstance. And the victim of circumstance is what you're wishing to get out of this. You're wishing to end it all. And I'm seeing there will be some type of, and this is not going to be for all of you, but there will be some type of a message, communication coming in, that a decision is going to be made. So you may be getting the job. You may be getting out of a contract. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. Whomever, whatever you're dealing with, we have the Princess of Cups. And the Princess of Cups is an apology. For some of you, it's absolutely an apology. But it's also an offer. It's an opportunity that is what you wish for. One that comes with a contract. One that comes with, I want to marry you. For some of you, the contract is marriage. Contracts are contracts. It locks us into whatever it is we're doing. So when we're talking general, I give examples so that it can help you see how it relates to your own life. This is somebody who's coming into your life, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that you may already know. And there could be love. It may have everything to do with love. But for a lot of you, this is an international, far away, 5-6. 5-6, so that's 5 to 6 hours. It could be, and I'm seeing 1,000. So I feel it is really from one country to another. You know, it's just complete opposite ends of the world, where it is a very long distant travel. That could even be the time distance between you and this offer, wherever it's located. But this is an opportunity to expand and go beyond your original version of whatever you thought makes you happy. They're showing me like these little bubbles, these bubbles that are popping up, and those bubbles, and each of the bubbles is something new. It's something exciting that you can grab it from the bubble. Not like you get all of them, but one of them you're going to pull down. And when you pull it down here to earth, when you are able to just cement it right here on earth, that's when prosperity comes. This is starting a brand new chapter with your own heart open as well. And when we open our heart up, it doesn't mean we forgive other people, you know, to their face and say, yeah, it's okay, you're hurting. Yeah, no, that's not what it means. When we open our heart up, that means I love this. I love what I'm doing. I am vulnerable enough, using discernment this time, because you pulled the lessons, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't have had this. This means you learn every lesson there is to learn. So this is a choice right now for you to walk into a brand new opportunity that is going to be very different. It's going to be very expansive. And for some of you, this is a completely different career path, like completely, but you're going to love it, whatever it is. Let me pull a little more detail, and then we're going to look at the second week, or second 2 weeks of October. This may have been a person or job that was sitting idle for quite some time. This 4 of Cups is saying that if it's a person, they could have been bratty. If it's a child, most definitely saying, I don't want to play with you. They may have been focused on fairy tales, on illusions that were not real, and it took some time for them to see the truth because they were blinded by the moonlight, not by the sun. So when we're blinded by the moonlight, here we go with all this negative energy that they were casting off onto you. May have even been a job, that situation that just kept you on the edge of your seat. When is it coming? When is it coming? And that's why you're going, yippee, hooray, which is what the 9 of Cups is. So we're done. We don't have to do anymore. This is a person who, again, they may have been focused on something other than the material world. Focused on other people for some of you, but I feel this individual was focused on not you. They were not paying attention to you. They couldn't see the truth. The truth was blinding them. Somebody may have pulled the wool over their eyes and lied about you, and now they're coming in saying, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. There is such a difference between what was real and what I was told. And they are coming in to say, hey, this is what I was told. For whatever reason it is, the 2 of you are going to communicate. You will be communicating on some level. So let me pull a message, and then I'll start pulling for the second 2 weeks. Self-esteem. All right. So self-esteem is a very big part of this, and it is in life in general, as if we don't already know that. But for this particular segment, in the first 2 weeks of October, Gemini, you're going to have to really pull in your own self-esteem, because this offer, this opportunity, this separation, this severing of ties, whatever it is, cutting off the addictive, the negative. I feel some of you were working in a job that was abusive. I really do. The job wasn't fitting to you, and they didn't treat you right. And I don't mean they didn't pay you what you were worth, although that could most likely be part of it. But I mean, it's more the way that they treated you as a human being. There are right ways to talk to people, and there are wrong ways to talk to people. And when people don't know how to speak or just don't care, it comes out very hurtful and increases pain on a level that knocks our self-esteem down. And what I'm seeing is you getting up and popping your head up like a little rabbit hitting a box top. Bink, bink. All right, we have the Three of Swords. So whoever this was, there was a lot of pain in this situation. This is be a very painful divorce, and they wore the heck out of you. You're tired of dealing with anything or anyone that breaks you down, all right, that holds you back in life. It's like no more of this Three of Swords energy. And the only way to learn how to avoid the Three of Swords, you can become cold and callous, but that will not bring you in what you want. What you want is love. What you want is a job you love, a life you love. Love is attached to it. And the difference of love is hate, and you don't want that. Because hate is what wore you out into this Nine of Wands energy. So, you know, that anger, anything in a low vibration, I don't necessarily mean fully just I hate everything, although we've met people like that. This is saying I'm done. I am done dealing with this situation. When is the courts going to make a decision? When is this going to end? Because I can't do it anymore. Well, it's coming. So through this, we've got... we have the Knight of Swords. This is an attorney. This is legal documentation showing up on your doorstep out of the blue. A person, perhaps a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius individual. Somebody that has the air energy, but it's about communication coming into you that you are not expecting. Something that you have been planning for with this Three of Wands. Planning and waiting. You've done your research, you've worked on this and this and this, and now you're just like, when is it going to take place? And if this is a new job that or a new business that you're setting up, it takes a while. And it can take 3 to 4 years for some of you. But for a lot of you, it doesn't matter whether it's 3 to 4 years. What matters is that the opportunity is getting ready to come in. Now, some of you are separating. One's going one way, one is going the other way. So you're severing ties with a business partner or a romantic partner or just a family person that may have caused damage to you. We're going to look and see who you're dealing with, but there is legal involved in this. And it may very well be a contract. A lot of pain. All right, I don't want to go any more on that. We have the Devil card and we have the Queen of Wands. So I feel you may have been, if you were in a romantic situation, you could have been dealing with a Capricorn, most definitely. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, or Sag. You were dealing with somebody that I feel they were cheating on you. They had habitual issues. They were addicted to beauty. They were addicted to anyone that was beautiful. Male or female, I feel they're just really attracted to beauty and the stroking of the ego. Most likely narcissistic individual where they weren't thinking of you at all. And therefore this ties being severed is going to actually be a good thing. The secret with the Moon card may very well be that. We've got the Devil twice. So this is a situation that no wonder you're saying yippee hooray, because it's going to be ended. The offer, if you've been in a torturous kind of environment, so to speak, and mental torture, I don't mean physical, like, you know, Friday the 13th or anything like that. This is like, I guess I could think of a lot worse movies than that. But this is where you had to take a step back yourself with this King of Swords. And really look at the situation. You both may have had to hire attorneys and say, yeah, I'm tired of doing this. I don't want to do this. I feel whoever they were cheating with, they probably have that person standing next to their side just poking you. You know, even if it is a job, the person they hired is right by their side, where it just really gnaws at you and it eats at you. And it has kept your self-esteem in a low vibe. But there is a huge apology coming with the severing of ties for those of you that it is. For those of you who are walking away from one situation, you got a brand new one coming in. You have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is saying, come on and accept our offer. An offer that will match you. The offer will be in alignment with you and who you are, Gemini. So this is beautiful. But for a lot of you, this is just completely severing ties altogether. So let's take a look at the card that came out for you. And we have the card of doubt. Do not doubt what is going on in your situation. Do not doubt how you feel about this. And when this offer comes through, take your self-esteem and make sure that it's up on a high vibration, and look at this opportunity to see if it's the right opportunity for you. This is a lot of pain, a lot of struggle, a lot of strife. So in the beginning, when I said yippee hooray, that's what you got going on here. You're getting out of something that was keeping you feeling inadequate, undervalued, underadmired, and you don't deserve to be underadmired. You know, like nobody put you in the corner, right? We have the card of playfulness when it comes to romance. So whether you are in a relationship, I don't mean a failing relationship, I mean you are in a relationship that you like, you admire the person, be playful. If you are single or on the verge of being single and you're going out and about, be playful, open up your heart. Take this beautiful Knight of Cups and jump on your horse and say, you know what, that is one person. That doesn't represent everyone. It's one. That hurts us so deeply, right? But once we recognize that it isn't all whatever, you know, it isn't all Aquarians or all Geminis, right? That word all really makes a difference in our language, the way we speak to ourselves. And that may be what some of you are dealing with, an emotional cleansing, where you're going to recognize you yourself had kept yourself in a form of restriction because of their ill words. It affected you from saying, to the hand, you know, and that's what I feel a lot of you would do, to the hand. So it's your time to step up and be playful in life in general, and be the fool without being foolish, because an air sign always does their research. Have a great October. Thank you for watching, and much love.